It's got its name. Hello, hey.
Hey, it's Nay, and welcome to my channel. Hold on, but I feel like this is just off. Yeah, that'll work. So today I want to talk about two fragrances that are relatively new to my collection, and I just feel like I really haven't really talked about them as new fragrances that I now own. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and keep on watching, and we're just gonna jump right into it. Actually, before we jump into it, what's warmer today, right? Spent a little coin, and I went and got this matcha. It was like this really small packet thing of matcha. You could probably make like 6 or 7 matcha drinks out of it. Made the matcha. I'm drinking it. I'm about halfway done. It's not terrible, but it's very fresh. It doesn't really taste as potent as like. So I do have a place I do typically buy my matcha from. It's a little on the pricey side, and the money's a little not long right now. So I was like, let me just be a little cheapo and buy this. And I don't know how I feel about it. It's not bitter though. That's something I can say. It's not bitter. It is culinary grade, so maybe that's what's throwing me. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and get into two fragrances that I recently bought. And I just like got their own video, and they deserve their own video, and I've been wearing them quite a bit, so yeah. The first one is more mid-priced range. It's nothing new. Neither of these are new. They're a little bit on the older side. I don't know how I feel about this lip gloss on my lips. Like, in person it kind of looks cute, but like on camera I feel like I look... Maybe I'm extra. Let me stop. Anyway, they're both, but these two fragrances are not newer fragrances. I did go ahead and get some older fragrances. I feel like as newer fragrances drop, we like kind of forget about them and put them in the background. And what's crazy is as fragrances age, like once it drops, as it ages, they get a little bit more affordable, you know, and I'm all about looking good, feeling good, and smelling good here on this channel at a good price, at an affordable price. Not everybody have the money, all right? When I'll have big coin, big something, and sometimes we just don't want to spend that on these type of things, but still want to look and feel good. And so these, looking at the little bit older fragrances, you're just gonna get them for a little bit of a better price. You're gonna be able to find them in more places to test out, so on and so forth. So the first one I have, I ended up getting 2 flankers before I got this, and this is the Original C. Can you see? Can you see C's a little dent in here already, guys? This is my scent of the day today. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. I'm gonna say it one more time because I really think it deserves it. This is so amazing. Because it's pretty, it's sexy, it's voluptuous, it's strong, but also delicate. It's giving a woman, it's giving most of the time can be worn. So I have the C Intense, the 2021 version. A big love for that fragrance. However, the issue with that C Intense from 2021 is it's a boozy, strong fragrance, okay? You can't wear it when it's hot. Okay, it's still quite warm outside. It's still doing a lot. And it's also kind of low-key giving me sexy. I don't know if I would wear that all the time. Like a little too much sexy. Like, I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah, like it's just doing a lot. That black currant syrup, it's a lot. It's blech, okay? She's thick, she's sweet. This is still sweet. This still has some body to her. It's body yaddy yaddy. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. I love her so much. So let's break it down, okay? Because I've been ranting for too long about this one fragrance. Woody, vanilla, aromatic, soft, spicy, fruity, green, floral, patchouli, rose, earthy. Listen, If you're a newer person to fragrances, don't be scared when you read these main accords. Actually, do me a favor and leave the main accords alone. The most important ones are typically like the top 3 or 4. All right, so you have woody, vanilla, aromatic, and soft spicy. Those are kind of where you want to go with fragrances. Although everybody's nose is different, and what they might consider the main accords at the top versus the bottom, your nose and your skin chemistry might pull something else, okay? So look up fragrances if you'd like, because you're looking for certain types of fragrances, right? Certain scent profiles, so on and so forth. But take this more with 2 grain of salt, not just 1, but 2 grain of salt. The top notes, let's go ahead and break down into this luscious fragrance. Top note is of cassis, middle notes of May Rose and Freesia, and base notes of vanilla, patchouli, woody notes, and ambroxan. Now, let's get into cassis for a second here. So cassis is basically, I think, like the leaves of the black currant plant. It's not as booming and strong, but it definitely, what did I do wrong here? It definitely gives you that kind of thicker vibe. Now, most people are not going to call this fruity. Technically, blackcurrant is a fruit, but it's not fruity thinking like strawberry, blueberries, you know what I'm saying? This is like we're entering the realm of deeper fruits. When you hit the deeper fruits, you start reaching into the depths of sexy. All right, now cassis, like I said, it's like the plant, it's like the leaves and the buds of the blackcurrant. So you're gonna get the essence of blackcurrant, but it's not gonna be as deep. May Rose is like a fresher rose. It's not like a super old rose. It's like a fresher type of rose. Not super sweet. It has a little bit of sweetness in it. Freesia, white floral type of vibe. Then you have vanilla, patchouli, woody notes, and ambroxan. I don't think there's a lot of ambroxan in here, to be honest. If it's in here, it definitely plays a role, but it's not super strong. Vanilla, the woody notes, and the cassis are definitely the big ballers in here. It's definitely giving almost, it's giving very lovely. It's also not a super strong fragrance. It lasts about 6 to 7 hours on me, but it's not you're gonna smell me across the street. No. Okay, and for those of you who not for that vibe, this is for you. It does last a decent amount of time. So for those of you who need it to last you through the day, this is for you. And look at the bottle. The bottle is buckling. Am I wrong? Come on. I would rank this as one of those fragrances you can wear throughout most of the year, because it's not too strong. It has a slight freshness to it, but it's quite sweet, but it's also woody. So I think it does do well in the cooler weather for sure, and it does decent in the warmer weather. And it's not so sweet that it's gonna attract the bugs them too much, all right? Of course, if you're gonna be in a field full of flowers or it's raging heat, stick to your fresher fragrances, your bamboo, your greener fragrances, you know what I'm saying? But this is just one I think can be grabbed anytime. The next one I went and bought, y'all, I got this for a steal. All right, so this got hyped up a lot, and when fragrances get hyped up, sometimes the price goes up because of it. And so this fragrance got a lot of hype, and so the price went up. And even for the price, it might be, I think it's still worth it. I, however, got it for $37. I got it for $37, and I am you know what I mean? And that is, if you've been wondering, and I should just tell you what it is, Casablanca. This is a very hyped fragrance. The hype on this fragrance is a little ridiculous, to be honest with you. Not now, but the older videos. And I'm telling you right now, just go get it. You can get it on Amazon, I think, for about $50. You can get it on Fragrance X for about $51 or $52. Just go buy it if you like. This falls under, for me, this is Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. Did I say Swiss Arabian? Listen, you probably already heard of it. If you haven't heard of it, I am so freaking excited to be telling you about this fragrance. sweet fragrances with a woodiness in it is the freaking shiznit, the cheese doodles. You know what I'm saying? I love cheese doodle. It's the cheese doodles. It's the cheesecake. It's the everything. It's the vibe, okay, for the fall and even the winter, but definitely the fall. That woody gourmand vibe is it. That's what this gives me, and that is what this is giving me. However, instead of black currant, and vanilla, this is apple and caramel. I think there's a grape note in here, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't even know what grape is supposed to really smell like. Grape smell like beer water and a little bit of sugar, so I don't know if I would even be able to detect that for you. But it's definitely like that really yummy, almost chewy caramel and apples. It smells so divine, but it's not super gourmand. So the woody aspect is there working to not make this literally just edible. You got fruity caramel, woody, sweet, amber, musky, fresh, powdery, balsamic, green. Remember what I said, take really like the first 3 to 4. That's fruity, caramel, woody, and sweet. That's what you get here. The fruity aspect in here, like I said, is the top notes are apple and grapes. The grapes they're showing me here are the purple ones or the red ones, whatever you want to call it. Middle notes of white wood, patchouli, and iris, and base notes of caramel, amber, suede, musk, and Peru balsam. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're afraid of suede and you're in a big enough suede business, this I don't think is sueding in the way that I feel like some fragrance suede. You know what I'm saying? Like suede is just in here to give this a little more zhuzh and not just be a straight gourmand fragrance. You do get what I'm saying? If you're afraid of iris, you know, like big powdery type fragrance, this to me, and my skin loves powdery scents, okay? I love powdery scents. I've trained Nickeisha Rodriguez fragrance, okay? But this is not giving me that type of powdery. The musk in here is not Nickeisha musk. That's all in the background to just give her a little bit more womanliness, all right? Give her a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. The patchouli is not patchouliing like patchouli. Patchouli's an angel, okay? That patchouli's a lot for some people's nose, and even for my nose, depending on the day. This is definitely a delicious, bordering gourmand scent. So like a woody gourmand is what I would describe it as. I would describe C, the OG. I think before this week starts doing some wild-ish and turning out the $70, $80 range, I think you should go get this. I really truly do. I think Amazon's policy, you can return this, and so I would just go take your behind to Amazon. Oh, this is another fragrance that is not a boomer. It's not a boomer, okay? It's giving millennial. Let me stop. I'm annoying. It's good. It's yummy. It's delicious. It actually gives me big time fall vibes. I wore this fragrance for the first time a week and a half ago. I think I got it. My husband said, because I put it in his face, smell it. He was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. However, when he came back into the room, or he went to a new room when I was already in, whatever. The point is, he thought it smelled so good. He said, you smell so good. And he said it again another time in the day. So it could come off as a bit much at first, but when it settles in your skin, it settles down in such a lovely, delicious type of way without being over too gourmand. The woody vibes in here are perfect. The musk in here is perfect. The suede just takes it just off the edge and leaves it on the top of the cliff of gourmand. You get what I'm saying? The patchouli adds some longevity. This is not a projector, but it lasts on my skin for 6 hours. I was outside, I was inside, I was sweating, I was running after my 2-year-old. I was doing a lot at a party, and this is what I wore. I also wore this for my twins' first birthday and Luca's second birthday. We combined the two because they're about 20-something days apart. Well, a year and 11 months apart. So whatever, the month, it's only less than a month apart. So we just mixed the birthdays together. And now I have the awesome vibe, the awesome memory of how well that party went. But this is so pretty. This is so gorgeous. This is so, some people say this is gives them shampoo vibes. So I mean, you gotta smell it for yourself, but I definitely get woody gourmand. Delicious. These two for me fall under a similar vibe. It's that woody, almost gourmand at the the tippity top before falling over straight into gourmand territory. That is what these two give me, but in two different ways, right? The main component is like the blackcurrant buds with the blackcurrant leaves. It's the cassis in here, right? With the vanilla. Oh, this is so good too. Oh, that May rose added a little fresh. Then you have the Casablanca with the apple, the grape, patchouli, the caramel, and honestly, probably the winter really could get away with things like this. So let me know if you have either of these or both of these. Tell me what you think of them. Do you like this? Is this a profile you're down for? If you are, this is within very much so my profile of adore for the fall and winter and the summer. And so let me know if you want more fragrances that I feel like fall under this vibe category, such sort of situation, and let me know your thoughts on these specific perfumes as well. Thank you so much for watching this whole video. If you managed to get to the end of this video, go ahead and drop me apples or leaves, like fall leaves. Either one, I'm down to let me know that you reached the end of this video. And I really want to say thank you so much to all of my subscribers. I truly appreciate it. Thank you to those who come and click on my ish and watch me act a fool and drop a little knowledge. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.